Fear affects our bodies. Fear around us is attracted to fear within us. So let's talk about ventilators. Every time I turn on the news, I hear about ventilators and the worry that there won't be enough, that they won't be where we need them. And I feel that in my lungs. Lungs are sensitive. They are constantly responding to the level of oxygen within our body and around us. They're constantly filtering environmental toxins, and they're constantly responding biomechanically to the movement of structures all around them. In Chinese medicine, the lungs hold grief, and we probably all have felt that heaviness in our lungs and in our shoulders, and how it shortens our breath and exhausts us when we're grieving. In my practice, I also notice very much how lungs and the diaphragm muscle that supports them can hold fear and panic. In a panic attack, there's that struggle to get a breath, to get the out breath so you can get a full breath, and that leads to that panic signal to the nervous system, and then that cascade of electrical activation. When someone has been shocked or scared, there's often that inhale, that gasp, and sometimes it feels like the out breath doesn't come until years later. So I feel when working with bodies how much that panic and fear can get lodged into that diaphragm muscle right in here and into the lungs. So let's take a minute and breathe those ventilators out of our lungs. We can be grateful that ventilators exist. We can be mindful of the concern that those who need them get them. But we don't need to carry that within our lungs or anywhere within our bodies. So take a deep breath and breathe out. The most effective way to get anything out of your lungs. Use that out breath. And to accentuate that, use your lung meridians. So those pathways from your chest, down your arms, and out your thumbs. Breathe out and stretch your arms out and think about letting energy out your thumbs, out your whole hand as you breathe out. And as we talked about in other videos, you may feel as the energy starts to move from your lungs, you may feel your kidney meridians flushing down your legs and out the bottoms of your feet. Kidney is the mother of lung in Chinese medicine. So there is that connection and support that lung and kidney give each other. We can think of it as the four corners of the body being able to release energy out the hands and out the feet, and bringing the breath in. The reason why it's so important to know our feelings and know how to release them from our bodies is because it frees us up to make better decisions. When we are in the grips of a feeling, or when we are putting energy into denying a feeling, we are taking energy away from good decision making. And in many cases, we are freezing up our ability to be logical and intelligent and calm. Right now, there are many people, well, always, there are many people who are reacting to their feelings. I think about what's happening with the coronavirus, but I think about road rage. People are reacting right out there, and they're not making good decisions. On the other end of the scale, there are people that are completely unaware, completely detached from their feelings, and they may be in denial of the seriousness of any situation. And they're not making good decisions either. So we want to live in that middle ground where we are honoring our feelings and learning from them, taking that as good information, but not being taken over by them, not reacting to them all the time, but also not denying our feelings, because that's information, good wisdom, but also because denying our feelings lets them pile up inside of our bodies. And that ultimately can lead to reacting when we don't expect it. And I think it can also lead to disease and unease within our body. So I think we need to find it, feel it, and let it go. And there are so many ways to let feelings out of your body. And right now, breathe. Let the last ventilator go.